welcome to the Yoga Barn. I'm Jo Solomon, a soul-focused psychotherapist trained in mindfulness and meditation and Hatha Yoga. I've been really feeling for the state of Victoria at the moment and how much extra stress and tension is around for so many people with job losses and lockdowns and restrictions. So all of that stress and tension goes into our body. It starts in our mind and it goes into our body. So I wanted to show you something today, a way of placing your body and a way of breathing that can really help you let go of the body's accumulation of stress. You'll feel better, you'll probably think better and sleep better. You don't need any special equipment. Of course, I'm a yoga teacher, I have special equipment, but you don't need it. So place yourself somewhere near a chair, and what you're going to do is take yourself beside the chair. This could also be a wall. As you can see in my yoga barn, I don't have solid walls just yet. So you could use a chair, and this is a special yoga chair, but you would have a solid backed one, so it would be flipped the other way. Or you could be by the wall, and you're going to come into a laying position, coming down onto your elbows. Now, if it's the wall, you're taking your feet up the wall. If it's a chair, you can either use the high point of the chair. You might like to actually have a blanket or something soft underneath that. You might also like to have a blanket or a pillow to support your neck so that your head and neck is very comfortable. If a straight leg puts too much strain on your hamstrings, then you can just simply use a chair. Press your hands down beside you, engage your tummy and just lift the pelvis and the hips off the floor. It's like you're tucking a tail, an imaginary tail in, and reset them down on the floor. Adjust your shoulders as needed and turn the palms upwards. Take the hands out from the side of the body. You might choose to put some sort of eye covering or an eye pillow on. And then you settle in to be with your breath. Now the breath is vital here. Your body, when it's stressed, is in fight and flight mode. And what we're aiming to do now is to support the body into the realization that it can rest. Now the body will never rest deeply if you're shallow breathing. You'll know if you're shallow breathing because only your chest will be lifting, like so. You're not taking a full breath. So what I'd like you to do is just temporarily place your hands on your belly. Take a deep breath in so that your belly expands and your fingers come apart. And as you exhale, the fingers go back together and the belly settles in to the spine. We inhale and exhale. The breath is going all the way down to the lower belly. It's not just staying in the chest. So once you're sure that you know that you're belly breathing, it's also called a yogic breath or diaphragmatic breathing. Once you know you're doing that through that test with your hands, you take the hands back by your side and relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, have the tongue soft in the mouth. And take your awareness back to that breathing. What we're doing here as you continue to do that deep, slow breathing, we're giving the mind something to do other than think and ruminate and analyze and process. We're giving it the job of watching the breath. And it'll watch the breath go in through the nose and all the way down to the lower belly. And all the way back out again. And you watch the breath go all the way in and fill up the lower belly. And then you watch the breath leave the body once again. In and out. In and out. And you're slowing the breath down. And you're making the breath longer. And the breath in and the breath out are the same length in time. And the deeper you breathe, the more your body learns that it's okay to relax. You're signaling to the mind through the brain and its chemicals that it's okay, you're okay in this moment. And the body can enter the rest and digest phase. And when the mind drifts and it pops into thinking about the kids or work or shopping list or cooking dinner or getting the washing done or the 17,000 other things you've got to do, catch yourself. Just catch it. Oh, I've lost my breath. And gently guide your awareness back to the breath. And breathe in. And breathe out, slow and long. In and out. Now you can do this for as long as you like. That's the practice. The mind will wander, and you gently guide it back to the breath. If you're finding it difficult to sleep, or you're tense and irritable, or your kids are, 5 to 10 minutes of this will certainly change that experience. You're becoming conscious. Overfired, over-rapid thinking is where we basically lose our consciousness to the stories that run us. And this is a chance to slow down, to stop, and to become present. It turns your focus back to what is. Rather than what is missing in your life. And the longer you do it, the better you'll feel. And when you're ready to come out, we simply do everything in reverse. Engage your belly. Take your legs off the chair or off the wall and roll to the side, right-hand side. Unless you're pregnant, then it's the left-hand side. And you're just going to spend a moment or two. You can use your elbow and your arm to cushion yourself. And take the other hand and make a connection to the earth through the floor. It's really important that you integrate the love and compassion you've just gifted yourself by taking time out. And just integrate that. You don't have to consciously do anything. You're just being present with yourself. And then when you're ready, you're going to push your hands into the floor and come up to sitting. And take your time getting back into life. And remember, even if your thought patterns are running crazy, there's so much you do have in your life that is really good and a source of joy and happiness. And anything that's negative, you actually do have the ability and the power to change that. I hope that's helped you in some way. I'll be back over the next few weeks with some other helpful ways that you can use mindfulness and yogic practices to assist yourself. And it's free, and you can do it. Namaste. Bye for now.